Hello, everybody. Just getting started. Give it a few minutes and let people come in. I don't know how to add moderators. Let's see if I can figure it out. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Saturday night, y'all. Anybody here? Let's see if it's getting out. Anybody here? Anybody here? Waiting, giving everybody time to come in. All right. I'm going to start out just doing a general collective read for Taurus. Starting out with the divine doorways. Welcome in, everybody. Don't know how to add moderators yet, so I'm gonna ask everyone to be respectful in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. So I'm gonna start out with just a general collective read for Taurus. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. This is, I don't think I've done a live on YouTube yet. I've done a live on TikTok a couple of times. Usually I just do recorded reads. Hey, Green Eye. Awesome. Hey, Dalton. Thank you. I hate it. So Saturday, I did one recorded read this morning and posted it on both platforms, on TikTok and YouTube. It was kind of a personal read for someone that I met at an event last night. But it may resonate for other people. But I was still really being pulled to the energy of the person that I connected with. So I did want to do that read and get it out there, and hopefully they'll see it. But I felt like there were a couple other people that it was going to resonate with anyway, so I went ahead and put it out there. So I guess, what gaming be nice? What gaming be nice? Okay. I don't know what everybody did this Saturday. I don't know. I've had my days all mixed up this week. I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff that wouldn't load at all. Stuff was taking like 20, yeah, gibberish is starting. Some of my things that I recorded took like over 20 hours to load. Other things wouldn't load at all. Technical glitches, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Then I had my days all mixed up. On Thursday, I was thinking it was Friday. I think I was just ready for the weekend to hurry up and happen. Yeah, Mercury retrograde has been really messing with technology, not just on the platforms, YouTube and TikTok, everyone's been experiencing it, but a lot of stuff at work too. We had phones going out, like one person's phone would be out, one person's computer would be out of nowhere, like for no reason. So, I know, it was kind of weird. All right, so the first card out is Great Potential. Step boldly into the light to fulfill your divine purpose and your true path. So whether that's a spiritual endeavor, work, a creative project, it's going to be different for everyone, but Spirit is telling you potential, and if you haven't already, it's time to start working towards that divine purpose. You're being given divine insight, seek higher knowledge, and consult your inner vision for spiritual clarity. So if you haven't already, it's time to ground, get into your mindfulness and meditative practices. With the bigger picture, go to the next level to get greater perspective, higher ground. And on this particular card, in this doorway, you see the arch, you see the doorway. And it's kind of like you're coming out of a time of isolation. You've kind of been back in a cave or a little entombment, so isolation from others. And there's pillars there. Pillars always represent knowledge to me, trees, growth, so over time, and stepping out into a great big emotion. So this might be fear. This might be facing emotions that you've been holding inside for a long time. The water when you first step out is calm, but you're anticipating a wave of emotions, and they look like they were kind of frozen over at one time, but you're expecting that all to come crashing down. Just know that your time in isolation has prepared you for the changes, for stepping into a new cycle of your life, whether that is with your career, your purpose, or opening yourself up to a relationship or a partnership where you've blocked yourself off from that for a while. I feel like this is multiple areas of your life. So, if it's career and your creative endeavors, you're looking at the bigger pictures of how to create and get to the next level. With partnerships, relationships and alliances, whether that's with coworkers, colleagues, or a romantic relationship, you are, you're looking at things from a higher level perspective, using your intuition and your guidance to get to a higher ground, meaning higher vibration, so that you can align with the desires of your heart and your wishes, dreams, and goals. And the next card out is Shiny Facade. Find what truly matters, limitations, avoid illusions. So in this doorway, if you can see it, there are 3 really thin, like iron bars. And I mean, they look so freaking thin. You're not really locked in to anything. You can bend those suckers. You can bend those suckers and bend and break them. You're not being held back. Also with Shiny Facade, it's a being aware and being cautious of people, places, and things that look good on the outside, but they're really not. So that could be a business alignment, using your, that sounds good, but I know that I really shouldn't align with that person. If it's a job, again, likewise, using your intuition to know if you should align with someone, read those contracts over. I'm seeing the fine print and being drawn to the magnifying glass on my table. So any contracts, legal or emotional, because when we enter into a relationship or a partnership with anyone, there's an energetic contract as well as a written contract. Um, Look at the fine print and be aware. I am such a sorry, you all, when you've been through things. Um, you keep your head on a swivel. Don't just fall for the shiny facade of things. So, it's just being aware and using your wisdom and your discernment from things you've already been through in life. Break free from the limitations, knowing that no one can keep you in a box. That's an illusion. You have no limitations on who you are, what you can be, and what you can achieve in any aspect of your life other than what you tell yourself. So, yeah, you absolutely have to trust yourself. So, that was our first little read from Divine Doorways. And we're going to move on to Sacred Ancestor messages. I so appreciate you being in the chat. Green Eye Devil is like, she knows I don't know why it's so intimidating being on camera, but I love reading in person for people. I love, their, you know, um, can sit and read for a little, party of, 8-10 people, or, did the Halloween event, I lost track of people. I read for like 5.5 hours and I didn't even get up and pee, which is like unheard of for me because I feel like I pee all the time because I'm on blood pressure medicine. Um, I read for like 5.5 hours, and the only reason that I left, I was still so wired, was it was just really dark to me, and it's hard for me to see in the dark. So I still did another 30-40 minute read, did a live that night. So yeah, I am more social. I like the actual physical interaction and being, I mean, I can read energy from further away with people. You know that, Green Eye. I pick on stuff that I don't even want to pick up on sometimes, but I like the one-on-one interaction with people, and I feel more comfortable with a camera. It just feels like, all eyes are on you or whatever. I don't know why it makes me nervous. Maybe it's just into being comfortable with my own self-image, and that's just my own shit in my head I gotta work on. So, all right, angels, guides, and ancestors, give us the message we need to see. Give us the message we need to see. Yeah, because all eyes are on you. You have no idea who's out there. It's the anonymity. You know, the there behind the screen, and that's just probably me wanting to protect my energy. Because if I'm in a room with you and the energy's off, I can feel it right away. But if it's, room of 10 people or 100 people or whatever online or however many, yeah, it is a weird way to interact. Being online with people is kind of weird. I'm a much more in-person kind of person, so this deck is being stubborn. All right, let me tune in. Angels, guides, and ancestors, give us the message we need to see. The greatest and highest good of the collective. Any other signs in the chat? Saggy. Yeah. I don't feel like this is your deck. This deck is giving me nothing. I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles and I might move on to another deck because this baby is like, nope. You're like, that's your deck. The Sacred Ancestors. No, I was wanting to do a Sag read, but I don't feel like this is your deck. It's not. I have 2 other decks I'm being pulled to. Don't fight this. Don't fight the Sag energy. Stubborn Sag energy. All right, come on. Quit hiding. Sag is very dominant. That's ridiculous. I've never had a shuffle that's just like nothing. I mean, I'm slower than some people, slower than a lot of people, but Sag placements than any other sign. How many Sag placements do you have, Green? Too many. 4? I'm waiting. How many? 5. That's crazy. That is a lot. That is a lot. So no wonder when Uncle L is reading, he's like, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. You're like, why are you saying Sagittarius like that? Hidden messages for clarity. Give her advice. Give her advice. We're gonna dig. I switched the deck. I'm live. I never go live, and I don't know how to add moderators, Karen. I did a quick little Taurus kind of general collective, and I'm trying to read for Green Eyed right now, do a little Saggy read, and I tried with the Sacred Ancestor messages, and that deck was so stubborn, nothing would come out. Her energy is so stubborn. Oh, there we got a ton. Ha ha! There we got a ton. All right, let's see. Make these flipped out. All right. Wow. Wow. Huh. Okay. No, we're not anti-Sag here. That Sacred Ancestors was not given. I went to the deep dive because this kind of digs what people don't want to acknowledge or they're afraid of. This is usually the energy. So, unified flames, connections with others amplify your light and lead to greater achievements, mutual support. Beyond time, remember to live in the present while being aware of the bigger picture, fully present. On your phone screen, click and hold down on their icon. It'll pop up and give you options. Oh, awesome. Hey. I'm going to try to do that right now. Add as moderator. Okay, and Shannon, you're on. Trying to get and Green. Oh, thank you, Karen. That is very freaking helpful. Yay! All right, and we were on beyond time. Remember to live in the present while being aware of the bigger picture, fully present. Yeah, so it's beyond time for you to open up to a love connection. My little Saggy. And remain fully present in this moment. This is not your past. This is not your past. I'm hearing this is a whole new ball game. Whole new ball game. whole different energy than you've experienced with turds of your past. That's the word they're giving me. Turds. Whole new ball game. Um, yeah, hot and spicy, but he has a integrity. I don't even know him that well. He has an integrity, um, a kindness. He's got a of sadness and grief that I don't know if it was a partner or if it's a family member that he still kind of hold on to. Gives him a little bit of fear. Um, he's a he he's afraid of falling too deep, but I think he's already there. Anyway, I'm not going to out him any more than that. You already know. The next card out is Bright Tides. With every moment of chaos, there's a chance to transform and renew. Harmony in duality. Um, the changes, the changes are going to make it feel, oh, thank you. Yeah, don't you love it? Can you see it good? That is my Reiki room. And I'm good. One of my favorite, there's a dresser that the fireplace sits on. And that dress, my grandparents, my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, they were together 65 years or something. Um, there was the first piece of furniture they bought together when they were married, was that dresser. And when I helped them downsize and move, they gave me that dresser. And you can't really see it, but I have a cart over here, a big baking cart that the microwave and coffee pot sit on. It's an antique baking cart with these tiny, tiny little wooden wheels. And not only did my grandma use it in her kitchen for a baking cart, but she used it for a changing table for all 7 of her children. So, hi, Isabella. Nice to see you, hon. I'm in the middle of a read for Green Eyed Devil. I will do personals for you in a moment, if you let me finish up this read. Welcome in. Okay, Green Eye, I'm gonna try to focus back in on your energy. Me and my tangents. Squirrel. Yeah, family heirlooms. So the next card was Bright Tides. Within every moment of chaos, there's a chance to transform and renew. Harmony in duality. So I do, yes. My Cash App. Um, it's linked on my channel. It's linked on my channel. Um, it's linked like in my bio and in my feeds there, but yeah. But I don't have it like memorized or written down in my head right now. So Green Eyed, the changes of this relationship. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The changes of this relationship is gonna feel a little destabilizing to the routine and the independence that you've had. But he's a very compassionate person, um, a very understanding person. The only place that you're gonna buck heads is, um, just I'm just seeing like a little friction, but it's nothing major. It's literally like like those little fire starters. They're old. Um, they're metal. Thank you. Um, and I don't know if I can access I don't know if I can access that from this phone. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to trust that people send whatever they can send. So, yeah, if they want a full on read, it's 3333. I'm sorry, Isabella. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. So yeah, green-eyed, it's gonna feel unstable because it's a change to your routine. You're a very independent person. That's really the only clashes is you just getting used to each other's energy and it might, there might come a moment a couple months down the road for it feels a little clingy because he misses you. Please don't let that freak you out. Like literally, just you're not used to someone caring and being, um, having that integrity and intention. Um, he'll chill, he'll mellow. It's just getting to a point of trust. So yeah. The next card out is Dreamy Glow. Nurture and cherish your dreams, no matter how elusive they may seem. Whispered visions. Um, you're getting messages and downloads about, oh, awesome. Green Eyed, you're getting messages and downloads about all those creative endeavors that you working on. Um, I'm seeing you, if you haven't already, uh, seeing platforms. Okay, I'm seeing platforms. So you're looking into learning about different platforms and learning all the ins and outs of those platforms so that you're familiar with how we market your materials on platforms. Um, once you have your compositions all compiled into one cohesive thing, you're obsessing about um, perfectionism and it fitting together as like a cohesive uh, unit of music. Like, does this all flow together? So that's where you're kind of obsessing in this chatter. You have all this internal chatter, but you're being whispered visions. I don't know if it's in the dream state or if you're hearing things, but you're getting like intuitive downloads um, to help you on your creative path with your music career and with going forward with that. So, keep doing what you're doing. Stay grounded, meditate, whatever. If you dreams, journal your dreams. I'm really good. So, yeah, thank you for the confirmation. I'm sorry that you're obsessing. I can understand that. I kind of am a bit of a perfectionist myself with things. So, um, if you have a dream that you feel confused about and you want to chat about that, and I love doing dream interpretation, so if you ever have anything that you're like you don't understand the symbolism of something in a dream, hit me up, because me, I'll talk at 2-3 in the morning with you if I'm awake. The next card out is self-awareness. Accept yourself as you are and embrace your true self, imperfections, and all honest reflection. You do that ad nauseum. You do that. Yeah, I have never like interpretation, but yeah, I do. I love. Yeah, they're just very interesting to me, and the downloads to me come real quick when someone starts telling me their dream. I can start seeing it and my own visions to help interpret like really, really quickly. Self-awareness and honest reflection. Green Eyed, you do this all the freaking time, like ad nauseum. You don't remember your dreams, but yeah, you get your downloads when you're awake. Okay. If you don't already carry a notepad or anything like that, I would put one by the bed, because I am seeing, um, I'm seeing a pillow and a notepad. So if you haven't already done that, I think, that's something that's coming down, maybe that's coming down the pike for you, because I wouldn't be seeing the pillow and the notepad for nothing. If you already know you get them in the daytime, and if you get them at any time, if you're not already doing this, keep, get a little cheap notepad from Dollar Tree or whatever and keep that shit in your back pocket. Keep it with you. I don't know if you, I can't even see you carrying a real purse. But yeah, you're gonna get a lot of downloads, even more so than you already have been. So you need to keep a little notepad with you pretty much wherever you go, because the creative ideas and the songs and lyrics and all this crap that's going to come up, that, if they feel like they hit you all the time, but they're going to come in quicker. They're gonna come in really fast. You're in a really like, I'm even talking fast as I'm channeling this. So the energy is gonna fly in really quick to you. You're gonna get really, really quick downloads on stuff. Yeah, with that self-awareness. Maybe just we were talking about the self, know that you're being critical. You know that bit of over perfectionist. So, if you know that you are, and you're like, man, I've been like listening to this piece for 2 days, and you're not sharing it with anybody, share it with Karen, share it with me, share it with someone whose opinion that you trust. If I think I love you, but if I think it's crap, I'm gonna be like, nah, man, that needs some reworking. Just like I would hope that you would tell me too, like if my reading is completely off or my energy is off. I know sometimes like I'm tired or I'm sad or I'm depressed, so I try not to get on until like I'm in a better mood, or if I'm not feeling good physically. Like, sometimes I just won't read because I know like somebody's done funked up my energy. So, but you're real self-aware. That's the only thing that I think the self-awareness card is coming out for, is just for you to be aware when you're being overcritical with yourself, because they call it perseverate. You're perseverating. You're repeating the same thought over and over in your head. The next card out is Secret Refuge. Reconnect with your core and be ready to emerge with renewed clarity. Protected space. This is actually after your visit. You're not going to you're my back, channeling up my back, and my spine is going crazy. Secret refuge, reconnecting with your core and be ready to emerge with renewed clarity. Protected space. So that's where I was talking about. This is going to feel so unlike anything else that you've ever had. It's healthy. And that giving up that bit of time when you're such an independent person, you real inward for a day or two. I'm seeing like a day and a half, 2 days. Real inward. Just don't completely disappear on your person. Don't completely disappear. Okay. But you're going to protect your space and your peace a little. And it's really literally just to energetically realign with like the new reality. Okay. Blooming mind. When your mind is clear and at peace, creativity blossoms effortlessly in inspired thoughts. This is freaking beautiful. Look at, yeah. And then you're going to write about it. Writing. You're already writing, but you're going to have a couple songs come out of it. I don't know that you've ever written a frickin' love song. You might write a little spicy number. And you're going to write something a little more sappy and deeper, and you're not going to share it with anybody. Yep. This is why I love the deep dive cards, because you can't hide crap. Yeah, no, not a love song. No. We can't do that. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else that you have a particular question about? I think that was a pretty good read. Kind of covered, career, your own mind fucking yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Karen. Let's see. Mm. Mm. We do. You asked about the two Tauruses. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me go somewhere. I couldn't. If you sent me a question in the Cash App, I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to get us. I'm gonna have to figure out all of the. You're nosy. You're nosy. Nosy meddling. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. So I don't want to use that deck because I was going to read just for you, but if you're reading on the... He's fine, huh? He's fine. All right, let's see. Okay. Changes the deck I'm going to use then. He's younger, not as young as the other. Oh, I just read that. He's a kid, but he's younger, but not as young as the last dude that was trying to talk to you. Because Karen still got it. Is that right? Yeah, I had a that's been like a delivery guy to my work. I've worked there. June will be 3 years, and I think he's been delivering there. Like, he doesn't deliver there very often. He's young but older than her now ex. Luscious tits. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm trying to guess his age. I don't know, because black don't crack, so I don't know, but I know he's younger than me. I'll be 56 this year. He maybe is like 40, maybe 45, but I don't even know that he's 45. I don't know. He's young. He's young. 35 to 40 is what I'm guessing. But he's really nice. Like, he seems very kind and considerate. The conversations have always been polite and respectful. He has a nice grin. He's not like, what? Some drivers are always in like a rush hurry, and they don't want to put, they don't even care if they're leaving a big heavy package or whatever. This dude, yeah, I don't know. Right. Amen to that. Anyway, he seems really nice, and he finally asked for my number, so I gave it to him. Well, I haven't heard from him yet, but I ain't stressing. I'm like, oh, if he's serious, then he'll call when he's ready to call. It was just nice that someone asked. So, hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. Yeah, I hope he does. It'd be cool. So I'm going to do a read for my friend Karen for Enchanted Cottage. If you haven't already followed her on YouTube, she is an amazing reader. And she just did her first short little live over on TikTok, so she'll be there too. He's some Federal Express daily. Yeah, Aww. Hello, Min. Yes, I do believe in zodiac signs. I do believe in astrology. So I'm the Yin Yang Oracle. So this is the new. Okay, well, it is new seed springtime. You're gonna be going on a date with him. Um, hmm, I really thought you've already worked through all this, but so I'm feeling like this is your person. Yeah, he's oh, this is the new Taurus General. Okay, so someone's doing inner child healing work. And they have done so much work in reflection. Okay, they've done so much work in reflection that they are now, the child is stepping out of the mirror. So they've done enough reflection that they're ready to step away from the child version in them. So that's really good. Um, they're not completely sure of their footing, but like there may be a little bit more healing work to do with the inner child stuff, but they've done so much work that they are um really ready to step away from a lot of the hurts that their inner childhood went through, and limiting beliefs that they had went through. Negative I'm hearing negative backbiting talk from parent and family. um the next card out is um Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. um I don't know, it's a ace, and I don't know this deck enough to know. I guess it's a Ace of Pentacles. um but that did come in the reverse. So they're not ready to give a um, they're not ready to give a serious offer yet, is what I'm hearing. Um, but the card shows fall. There may be a development or a deepening by fall. Um, she is clothed in autumn. She's grounding herself into whatever new version this is of her at this time. So they both may be that they've went through this healing stuff. Uh, by fall, um, she'll be able to be more vulnerable and trust in this a little better. And the next card out is Receive, Open. So it's taking the time to build that slow and steady trust is what is necessary for them to be able to give and receive and be vulnerable. So yeah. I don't see anything toxic. I'm going to pull a couple more for clarifiers. It sounds healthy. It's just they've done a lot of healing. We all have stuff that we work on. We all have stuff that we work on through our whole lives because we have new experiences and new things that might trigger us, new events that happen. And so then it's, does the wound, did the wound scab over and we thought we healed it, but there was, this is such a gross analogy, but from working in nursing, like this is how I always get the visual is, that sometimes was there a drop of pus in there? You thought that you drained out the swamp, and no, there was something in there. Although we're always working and processing through things. Um, yeah, I had in a group situation that a conversation sparked her remembering that 50 years ago, She lost a child, and no one had ever really let her express her feelings about that loss. And processing through other losses, a conversation sparked that, and she was fine to work through that. So we think we've healed all kinds of stuff, and a lot of times we're carrying around stuff that we never felt we were able to freely voice to others. So he's built like a tank. That's funny because I just right before you said that, that's so funny. Right before you said that, I saw my friend Carlos's dog, and his dog is a Rottweiler, was a Rottweiler, and the dog's name was Tank. So I was like, why am I seeing Tank? So that's his new nickname in your family. That's his new nickname. It's Tank. That's so funny. All right, so other clarifiers on the Taurus. Other clarifiers. Any other last clarifiers or words of advice? I've got a couple on the table here. Yeah, okay. Jupiter, action, courage, and beginning. So not being afraid. Not being afraid. Yeah. Oh, that's so freaking sweet. Not being afraid to take action. No, they're a little afraid of getting burnt by love. Is Jupiter. That's awesome. So like yeah, and the next card out, closed off, guarded, resistance. So it's just initial fears, and like I said, there's like a slow building of trust with them. But the next card out is Sun, strength and empowerment. So very, very happy card. Very happy card to come out. And epiphany and breakthrough. So in time, that building of that trust, they're both going to have an epiphany and a breakthrough of like that, really like, no, I thought you weren't like others, but no, you really, really aren't like others. You really aren't like others, whether that's other relationships they were in or just other relationships that they saw growing up. And it's like, you're not that person. I don't have to re-experience that again, whatever that was. So yeah, good read. Nothing, I don't see anything bad there. So that was a good read. So I like that. I wish them well. Yeah, it's conducive to growth. Yeah, absolutely. Conducive to growth on both sides, and nothing toxic. And there are cards in the yin yang that are like warning cards, or talk about some crap, to warn you of stuff, and nothing like that came out. So that's good. Very pure, very pure kind of energy with that. So yes, very nice. Yeah, I know. Don't you just love watching that? There was Isabel in the chat, if you're still here. Yes, strong foundation. Okay. Well, if she's here, I'll do a read, but otherwise I'm going to do a general read. I really wanted to read. Yeah, Lizzie and Isabel. Okay. Karen's deep. All right. Well, I was pulled to Osho Zen. So just us three. Okay. All right. So for Osho Zen, this is weekly guidance. Weekly guidance. Yeah, it might just be us. That's okay. Slowing down I don't feel like this is advice to slow down. I feel like we've been in a period where things have slowed down, turtle's pace. I know I have felt like that. I felt like because of my health stuff, like things have slowed down. I know with retrograde, videos have been slowed down. Being able to get your creative stuff out there has been slowed down. Like a slow, like when are things gonna change or turn or whatever. Feeling like maybe even like a slowdown in your viewers. Yep. um I think everyone is going through it, so I'm telling, like, part of it. So we had the 6 planets in alignment, and you girls are the more, you're more way in tune with the planets, but this is what I'm getting. Yeah, murky Gatorade. But the planets that were in Mercury retrograde and the fire horse year, all of this stuff being at the same time. What I'm getting is like cosmic soup. I'm seeing like my big old pot um, on the fire, and all this crap is being thrown in. Um, and like you're looking in the soup, and it looks like mud. It looks like, yep, the cauldron. So it's like things are murky, and it doesn't, like, you're feeling like, well, this doesn't look very good. What the hell? But then you from the ladle when it's ready, when it's been on the fire for a minute. So we're brewing things. And like the 7 of Pentacles crap, you've planted the seeds. Yeah, no, things don't just suck ass for no reason. um you've been doing the work, because I'm seeing the whole, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and now I'm seeing like 7, 8, 9. No, not Laverne and Shirley. Shamil, Shamazel. But we bought the seeds, we planted the seeds, we put them in the ground, we waited for sunlight, we watered that shit, and then we feel like, what the hell is the slowdown? But it's just, shit takes time. So, wasn't it a cute show? Uh, so if that's like you're waiting on your person to come in or to meet the right person, or whatever, um, or just things to change. I'm waiting on things to change with my job situation. I'm waiting on things to change with the roommate situation, and I won't even go there. I have no curiosity. I just don't like avoidance. That's what drives me crazy the worst. At least it was the shortest month of the year. I'm just ready for positive changes. I've been feeling them coming for so long. And I know part of it, like, I'm living things right now that I never thought would happen. I'm in my beautiful Jenga house. The whole deal wasn't supposed to happen. I'm here. It's like I'm here. But I want the whole pot of gold. I want the whole pot of gold. I literally, it's like I literally had these dreams where I saw these great big, like, Mario coins falling, and like falling from the sky. And I know that this abundance is coming for me in every area of my life. And yeah, all freaking 10. I want them all. Want them all. Tired of, uh put a pentacle in, and 3 more go out, or in my pockets, and I should not complain. Thank you, Most High. I'm grateful, because I've been freaking, there's times in my life where I was homeless. So yeah, I have way more than I did then, but I also know that we all are amazing people and queens in our own right, and we shouldn't have to struggle the way that we have in our life. And it's time for blessings, you know we're over the overdue stamp on the library book. So that slowing down, everyone was very frustrated by the slowing down. And I think there were like 4 cards, and I mixed 4 cards. Yep, here we go. That's where it ended. The next card out was adventure, because we're ready for adventure. We're ready to step into new timelines, new exciting things. We're like a little kid just waiting to step through that portal and the new crap to happen and all the good stuff to come in. And we can see we can see the bright light. We can see a rainbow right there. And did you like my wascally wabbit? We ready. We're ready for the great things to happen, and we're just like a little kid, like chomping at the bit, waiting to go through the portal and for the new stuff to happen. And it'll be, I hate, I know we all say it, but like, yeah, divine timing. I get so tired. It's so true, but I get so tired of hearing divine timing. Um, this is a funky card. The next card out is the source. Um, see this? All right, it's the big nipple in the sky, y'all. It's the big nipple in the sky. It's literally the big egg timer. The big egg timer. Um, you may be looking. It is. It is. It's a big round pepperoni oven in the sky. Um, you may be looking at the source and trying to figure out, am I the one holding me back? Is it the universe holding me back? You're looking at the source of like, what is the blockage? It may be a mindset, but it may just be divine timing. I did big old pepperoni nipple. Are you all? Let's all be 12-year-olds. The big boob in the sky. The Titimus Maximus. What other words? Cosmic chimichanga. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm cracking myself up. That's what it is. We're going to call that, yeah, tig old bitty. We're going to call that the cosmic chimichanga. Yep. Hey, another word. The metaphysical mammary. Nippy skippy. Give me all you got, girls. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. I want to hear them all. I know you have more. The next card out is possibilities, number 2 on the card. So you have 2 possibilities, 2 choices, 2 projects, 2 timelines, 2 suitors. We've all got at least 2 suitors. That's what I heard. But your hawk is there, your messenger, your eagle is there, giving you divine message to know the right decision and which way to fly. And some shit is not gonna fly, so it's gonna, float like a Led Zeppelin, and so yeah. Is YouTube tripping? Are we stalling? Why is it saying one is watching when I know? Yeah, I don't know. It does that sometimes for me too. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe she hopped out. Maybe she hopped out for a second and had to come back in. The next card out. So that one was the 2 possibilities. Yeah. That's weird. Oh, that's funny. No, listen, that is funny. The card was two possibilities, and then the number went from 2 to 1. And I was saying on the card that everyone had 2 choices, and cosmic messengers were going to help you to narrow it down to 1. And at the same time we were doing that, it went from 2 to 1. Yep. Confirmation. Right frickin' there. The next card is experiencing 3. Wow. There's some trippy stuff in this card. It probably won't all show up on camera, but like, okay. In Whoa, menage a trois. So the next card out is 3, experiencing. And she's kind of got this whole Virgin Mary vibe, right? But hiding under her robe, she's got all these really colorful colors of robes. So I took that as like inside you're very balanced, your chakra. Uh, you're going to be, we're all, there's 3 of us here, to be experiencing collaboration, not between just the 3 of us. A very polyamorous, platonic um, collaboration, whatever. Anyway, not just, yeah, 3 of Cups. Um, so not just with people that you're working with, but yourself, the Most High, and your guides. And it's really hard to see in this card, but I swear in the leaves, take a picture if you wanna. In the leaves up by here, I swear those leaves are a stag. 3 of scissors. Sizzle sisters. Sizzle sisters. Um, yeah, I won't put that on you girls because you can't handle all that. And I know we're all fiery. Oh my God. I just realized that. I just realized that. Now my hair is naturally blonde with a whole lot of freaking red in it, and I dyed it red. So, uh, we are all freaking, yep, we are all pale skinned, redheaded ladies. That is wild. I am a redhead now. It it doesn't matter any color I've ever had my hair or dyed my hair, it always picks up red undertones. So yeah, and my I have to wear mascara in what you call it, eyebrow stuff, because they're like so white and pale red that you can't even see them. So you're going to be experiencing more collaboration between colleagues and between yourself and the Most High. Um, Animal totem guides are going to be important. So you may be seeing them in visions or in dreams more, because I'm seeing the like a deer or a stag in the leaves of the tree. Thank you. Um, and the deers and the stag are. That's what I'm getting from that. Is you're going to have messages from animal guides coming to you, which is weird. Not exactly the best for, yeah. Well, participation. Okay, this is a funky one. Um, oh, this is weird. This is a weird card. It's very funky. So, this is, if you just look at it just straight on, it's like just a cross. But then there's like the swirl of the cosmos in the middle. Each one of those different colors and those different parts is actually like a person or a being, but I swear it looks like they have like elongated alien heads. The 4 elements. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like what in the world. Yeah, no, that's true. There. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because the yellowy brown, like kind of, yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Earth, air, fire, and water. Oh, guys, I want to show you my table so bad. I'll just have to send you pictures. Um, Karmic Karen, what a cute little name. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Is that your Virgo friend? So, yeah, maybe working with the elements, being more in tuned with the elements. That's a really trippy card. But me seeing these heads on here as like they look like um elongated freaking alien heads to me. So if you don't already, we all receive messages from the other side, and angels, guides, and ancestors. You may be experiencing cosmic downloads from other source soul tribes from other dimensions. That's all I'm gonna say about that because it's gonna get too weird and woo woo. But yeah, channeled writing. Someone here. Hi, four. Card number four, and your friend just popped in. One of your OGs. Huh. Huh. Um, someone here is and I don't know, this happened to me this year about 6 or 7 months ago. Um, Mothership sends you your downloads. Cool. I love that. So 6 or 7 months ago, I started receiving uh, Reiki symbols when I was doing Reiki on people, and they were symbols that I had never used or had not yet been taught. And I was receiving them and using them. I actually was channeling them and doing them um, when I was doing Reiki for myself. And then I was like, what is this? And I looked them up online, and it was symbols that I had not yet been taught. And they were given to me by my Reiki teacher who has passed on and took her life. I was channeling them. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, um, some of you, so GED, if you're channeling stuff, yeah, you've got a lot of not just people who were here in an earthly form, but beings who are helping you channel information as well. Stuff with you and Karen, understanding the charts, understanding all of that, which is way deeper than I've ever got into with the planets and astronomy and astrology and all of that stuff. You guys are receiving a lot of channeled information with that comes through, flying through really, really quick. Um, uh, and who's joining? Someone else is going to pop in. We've got number 5 here, totality. Um, the flying trapeze sounds like a radio signal for you. Yeah. Um, each one teach one is what I'm getting with this card. Each one teach one. Totality. Um, Nobody letting anyone else fall. Um, uh, just being there, supporting each other, with your channel, with your creative endeavors. When you have some unexpected, crop. Um, 5 is your life path number. Um, yeah, definitely. There's 3 people there in the um, on the trapeze. There's I can't talk. You know what I'm talking about. The flying trapeze is what they call it. So there's, two people hanging and one holding them, catching them. Yeah. Yeah, with the 5 life path. Moving around, moving around. Hop, skip, and a jump. It's only a hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip, and a jump. You like day trips. Well, you like to move. You like to gypsy caravan. You have a van? Do you have a van, or did you have a van? You had a van when you grew up. You had a hippie van when you grew up. You never grew out of it. You never grew out of it. You're wanting to be more nomadic. Huh. I am only a life path 3, and I don't know much about life paths. I'm only a 3. So I feel like I'm only a 3. I really don't know much about life paths. Born in PA, moved to Michigan, ended up in Oregon. Um, yeah. You've got more travels ahead of you, though. More travels ahead of you, if you haven't already planned it. Um, may not be permanent moves, but I see you like big road tripping. Big road tripping. Um, yeah. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. That was our Osho Zen. Um, sir, it was. Is there? Is it just us 4 here? Just us 4. Cool. All right. Will you get to move to Washington with your lover? Um, I actually saw. I actually saw travels through Washington and ending up in California or closer to California. I was seeing the road signs. So, um, so I don't know. I gotta scroll up in the chat. 3s have charisma. They can also tend to have a criminal mindset. Oh, I could plan some dastardly stuff out. I could plan some dastardly stuff out. The things I could think of. The things that I could think of. Very creative mind. It's the for me, it's getting past my freaking fears to implement it. But I feel like I've worked through a lot of crap. Karmic Karen, I was pulled to the medicine woman oracle for you. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do it all. Hi, Dalton. I normally never ever vape on camera, but it's super late and there's only like 3 of us. And I'm going to vape, y'all, because I can't make it all freaking this long on the live without it. So pardon me. Yeah, it's all smoke. I know you do. I know you do. Are you vaping right now? I quit smoking cigarettes several years ago. Don't smoke weed anymore. And I don't drink. Not to say that I never would, or not to say that I judge anybody. It was just a choice I had to do to keep myself on the straight and narrow and get my head on right. So we had a bunch. I love the medicine woman deck. So yeah, on your pre-recorded. Yeah, like most of the time when I'm doing, I think this is literally the only time I ever have. But it's been a long day. I've been up a while. I don't, but have you ever used this deck? It's Catherine Millard, the medicine woman oracle. It's really pretty. I love this one. Let me go with what we have and then see what else we got out. Okay. Some of the print is little, so bear with me. Card 21, Autumn, a time for letting go, lighten your load. You're cutting some expenses. You've already done a lot of cleaning out of stuff from your house. You're a pretty tidy person. Pretty tidy. Beautiful art. Um, Lightening your load is more energetically. Um, Love letters. Uh, I'm seeing like these little love letters in a box tied up with a little ribbon. So I don't know if that's like an actual thing or energetically, like words that you had written on your heart. This is what they said to me when they were with me. This is like old. Uh, yeah. Um, you know what it means to you. Um, Tidying up and lightening your load of holding on to any residual from that. By autumn, which is, you're mostly through that stuff. So, I don't know if something's triggering that crap, but um, if something triggers it or re-triggers it or whatever, but the final releasing, sending it off down the river. And the next card is Mother Earth, card number 4. Forge a new alliance with nature. That's your lemon tree. That is funny. That's immediately what I got with that card. Mother Earth. You're going to form an alliance with that tree, and that's going to help bring you some money, and you better get on it, doggone it. Start on your marketing stuff. I know you are already super busy with a million things, but this is going to be so simple, stupid. And some of that money is just going to like roll in, and you're going to be like, why the hell didn't I do this sooner? For frickin' real. For frickin' real. You may not have the time to be doing all this baking and this and that. You're learn some simple custards or whatever, and simple custards, and just fresh lemons, and get yourself some cute little signage. Um, uh, $5 store, Dollar Tree, um, Dollar General. Get some little lemon signs, and it's going to play really well with the whole enchanted cottage vibe. I don't know if you have signage up anywhere that says enchanted cottage, but if yeah, so um but market that. Get a little freaking picture of you with some little witchy hat and a yellow shirt and a black witch's hat, and some little lemons or whatever. I don't know, you cute little tart. But yeah, I mean, she's so resistant to doing it, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be like this simple, stupid money maker, and it's literally like if you could just have a little stand down at the end of your driveway. Yeah, the cottage vibe for the lemons, simple stupid stuff, some little baskets with some little lemon, um, towels, placemats, whatever, and some little signs. So yeah. And the next card is Spirit of Fire, number 17. Shine your power unreservedly. This is that new, yeah, like a healing oil, new passionate connection. Um, fiery. Um, yeah. You got the fire down below. You're just not ready to give it to anybody. All these young bucks hitting on you. You're just not ready. You're not ready. Not ready to take any of them serious. But um mm, if you're not talking to somebody, there's like a couple people who are interested. Um yeah, you have Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Do you do the penny deals? Yeah, this is not creative passion. This is just you hot and spicy kind of mama. um, before autumn, if you aren't already in something new. That was that whole, you're releasing some other crap. It may not be a serious thing, but a little less flingish than anything. Uh, you know, there's nothing toxic, just the path of beauty. Walking your path of beauty elevates your feminine soul. That's your beauty line. That's kind of cool. Um, just making you feel um, more confident and more soft and more feminine and more youthful. Um, keep doing that. You're encouraged to keep doing that. Keep marketing that. Um, I'm not on your Patreon yet, so I don't know how much that you're marketing that, but you've got a whole lot of stuff. Uh, you'd be marketing more. I don't know if you have it. I just got one and I have to learn how to do it, but I got a dot card. You're being encouraged to get, I'm seeing a dot card for at least three different business ventures that you have. So the one should be for Enchanted Cottage for your tarot reads and all of your that you have. The other should have and you can have a link for all of them on your dot card or on your website or whatever. So a dot card. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually. I'm not gonna show it to you. I mean, if you want me to, I'll run and I'll get it. It's right in my bedroom in my top of my purse. So a dot card. Look it up online. A dot card. You order it. You buy them. You can buy one. More than one. It looks like a little credit card. You can get in whatever color that you want, and you pay some small little fee. I haven't done it yet. Like I just ordered the stuff and got it. So you have the card, and you can make a quick little website, and you have this dot card and it has all your info on the card, and you carry it around. And so say you're having a conversation with someone, you make a contact with you, you're out in public, you no longer have to look for a scrap of paper and write it down for someone, your information, and tell them, and then they're going to lose it or they're going to forget it. They literally can just scan your card and it links them to all of your profiles. So now they have all of your business contact to come back to you for whatever service that you provide. They can do that. So I have to get it all set up. But yeah, I got one, I ordered one, I just haven't done anything with. I'm making connections all the time, but I didn't have business cards, I don't have a website up. Like, there's so much technology wise that I don't have. So yeah, you're supposed to market your beauty stuff, all of your tarot stuff, your classes, and eventually your little enchanted cottage, lemons, and whatever else you grow out there. So add some, when you do the lemons and you do the marketing, add some bluish purple kind of colors. To yellow, just the colors really pop. So I'm seeing those two colors together. Yeah, is it Lantix? Hi, Lantix. Karen, you got two more cards in your read, and then we'll open it up to if anybody else is there. Card number 28, gratitude. Feel how life showers you with blessings. Give thanks. The universe is getting ready to pour new things into you, so speak gratitude for what is the abundance that's getting ready to flow in. So some of those, yeah, like a bluish purple with the yellow, kind of like a blueberry color kind of thing, but a little more purpley, not so dark as like a blueberry, but very similar. Those colors will pop really nice together in the marketing for the cottage stuff. I don't know if you have a purple front door. So these are oracle cards. So this card is reminding you, Karen, to speak gratitude for the abundance that is already on the way into you. So speak it as though it's already yours. You already know. Yeah, these are oracle cards. Thank you. So speak gratitude as if all of those blessings are already yours, Karen, because you have some new paths for income coming to you. So. And then the final card is number 27, Sisterhood. Initiate a new sister's adventure. Girls trip, road trip. Um, not just like a simple getaway spot, whatever, but collaboration of minds while you're there, picking each other's minds, sharing business ideas or whatever, and shooting the shit. So that sounds really cool. Sounds really fun. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Yeah, GED road trip. Um, I'm hoping to do some events here when things are a little more settled. Um, I am really want to make it happen this spring and this summer and fall, and have host some people and have I've got a fire pit, I've got a couple of decks, I've got a great Thelma and Louise it out here. Oh, but Reiki share, tarot share, that kind of thing. So yeah, you, so get things a little settled here and get a little bit of space. You're not driving off a cliff. Coming to Ohio might feel like it. If there's anyone else in the chat who wanted a read, go ahead and let me know. Good read, Karen. I like that. A couple of good ideas. Yeah, like a little retreat, a girls' retreat. That's totally it. You're open to the Brad Pitt part. I love that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You drove to Ohio a long time ago. There's some stuff to do here. Really, the only reason that I'm in Ohio is I was born here. I moved around a lot too. Moved around a lot when I was growing up, and then went to high school a couple of different places. Lived in Illinois for a while. Lived in Missouri for a while. Back to Ohio, and then it was in the Air Force. So I was in Colorado for basic. No, Texas for basic, then Colorado, then back to Texas, and then stationed in South Carolina. So those are the places that I've lived. So okay, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. If you wanted a quick card read, give me a question and I'll read for you real short. But I appreciate that. Thank you. When am I going to go live next? I would say tomorrow morning. What time is it right now? I don't know what time it is here in Ohio. My next live. I will try to put a post and a notification, but I plan to do a live tomorrow. Probably around, and then maybe another one tomorrow evening. So if you want to pop in, now that I've broken through, it's nice having people here in the chat that I know, but yeah, it's 11:30 there. You're on Central Time. Okay. I don't know. Oh, it's 12:33 p.m. here. So thank you. Appreciate that. You can do that all you want. You can come out and see my Willow Grove, and we can do a meditation. And I don't partake of any of that mind-altering substances, but if you do that, you are absolutely welcome to do that out in the Willow Grove and the big yard that I have. So yeah, I'm on Eastern Time. Oh, Green Night, I was going to tell you. So June 12th, I believe, around that time is when I'm going to be heading out to California. June 12th. That's when the yes, absolutely. Yes. So June 12th, I'm going out to California. So when I do, I'm hoping to have enough time in there that usually there's a layover at the Las Vegas airport, I believe. Yeah. My son lives out in California, out near San Francisco, and of all places, named Sunnyvale, which is just, isn't that the cutest little name? But I haven't been out there. It's been like over 5 years. So I have not seen my grandsons other than on, FaceTimes in all that time and talk to them. So yeah, that's what I was thinking is if I could, I would love to. I'd love to. I'd love to. Yeah, I absolutely will. I will. Yeah, Sunnyvale is so pretty. I'd love to live out there, but my God, it's so expensive. My son's been bugging me for years to come out there. I'm just pulling pulling another one, and whoever this is for, it's flying out. Oh, there's no one else. Okay, it's my own dirt. I guess I'm pulling my own dirt. Possibilities and choices. The messages are, I'm going to say this is a general read, but I literally was just told this is your dirt. I don't want to read my own dirt on camera. Possibilities and choices, card number 2. The messages are going to come in from the divine and tell you which way to go. Card number 8, letting go, the loop, the karmic cycles. Letting go of the karmic cycles. Not accepting things in the past that you would have. Stress of juggling it all and dealing with jokers. Yeah, literally, this is it literally is like quit, we've been trying to give you messages, quit trying to avoid them. Yeah. So yeah, not dealing with the whole, it's the whole not my monkey, not my circus kind of thing, and not dealing with jokers anymore. Up there tooting their own horn. Isn't it hilarious? Up there tooting their own horn. And and the monkey's getting ready to pop the balloon. The epitome of chaos. Yeah. Yep. 7. Deception, deception, deception. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So the clown who's up there juggling all this crap around, got all the options up in the air. Oh, he just they all have their own light and they all have their own sparkle. This is the play dealing with the clowns and the players. Yep. The stress of that kind of crap, of dealing with the playas who are always out there tooting their own horn, but they need the attention of everybody. They think they've got you like a puppet on a string. They're a little trained monkey, but you're getting ready to pop the bubble of all that shit, and you're not going to have to deal with that circus anymore. Yep. Yeah. Can't be mad at the clowns for, yep. You got to ask yourself why you go into the circus. Yep. But eventually, even a trained monkey who's been trained to always deal with this crap because that's all you've ever known because of your inner child wounding, eventually, even a monkey learns. Even a monkey learns. And guess what? I'm not part of your circus anymore. Wow. Ha 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 ha. Yep. Yep. Wow. Past lives. So I have been dealing with a lot of past life situations, people who I knew in past lives, and had to resolve some karma with them. I'll have to tell you about some of that. Um, I'm not going to put it on camera because it's too personal. But yeah, resolving some past life stuff. There of being able to change and adapt and come out of that the karmic loops, stuff you've been reliving over and over. Mm-hmm. And the next card is Innocence, Grasshopper. Um, and like for me, for myself, I feel like, yeah, grasshoppers are supposed to mean fortune and luck and all of that, but this to me was, I was always way too naive and innocent, and but I'm looking at the master as I'm master, learning to master, not being so naive and innocent and trusting in people. The next card, Beyond Illusion, seeing beyond the illusion. Completion. Getting some of the final puzzle pieces that you needed to heal. This is like the being locked out. Yep, being locked out, and feeling like the outsider, like all the good things were not meant for you. Abandonment wounds, Five of Cups, real heavy Five of Cups. Um, Feeling locked outside of love, feeling locked outside of being able to have loving connections. Um, but you're moving from completion of those cycles into a new vision. Oh, green eye. My aunt did that to my cousins. And my mom would take them in and feed them. She didn't have any frickin' money to feed us three kids. And she'd take in my cousins because their mom was doing that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is the Archer. The Archer, a new vision. Um, and look at all those colors of being more in alignment. Um, they do not have a bow and arrow, but they look like it, don't they? That pose. That was immediately what I thought too, Karen. I thought that they had a bow and an arrow. It's just the pose, but that's really what it looks like. Yeah, very much. Mm, very nice. I love you so much. That just hurts my heart for you. It does. It hurts me to hear that for you. Yeah. Closing some of those karmic loops and knowing that you were never unlovable, ever, ever. Somebody's own messed up narcissism and isolating and projecting. Yeah, you already know that. It doesn't mean it doesn't fucking hurt like hell though. But you're seeing yourself with a new vision. It's taken a hell of a lot of hard work. You and me both. Was never locked out of the house, but my dad was very, very physically and emotionally abusive, and my mom was a cold, narcissistic fish. So I learned to walk on eggshells, anticipate danger, feel other people's emotions, because I was always waiting and anticipating and trying to keep everything calm. So ask me how I know. So not to end on a heavy, heavy note, but ending karmic loops is huge, 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 huge. Ending karmic loops is huge because, you know, you've worked through so much crap, so much hurtful crap. And when you end those loops, it's like you're not on the hamster wheel anymore. Thank you. I love you too. I love you both. You're not on the hamster wheel of the loop anymore. You know, when you can heal it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give us one little quick little, 2-3 card to end the night. No, I won't tell anybody. And I didn't even grab your butt. I didn't even grab your butt. I just sent you an energetic hug, both of you. Group virtual hugs. Yeah. Yeah. Powerful women. Powerful women. Are you hearing that Beyonce? Who runs the world? Who runs the world? Back in that, Karen. I don't know if you were just thinking it. Bitch, better. We're ready for that. We're ready for that. No. Spirits, guides, and ancestors, give us a closing message. Positive closing message. Oh, too cute. Oh, wide open. Wide open. Ready to receive all the blessings from the universe. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know what card 42 is deck. But she's kind of, yeah. She's like standing on that precipice. She's standing up on that rocky formation. Yeah, ready. Ready. And you really can't see it. Super meaningful to me. Butterfly coming in on stardust. You know, I have two, my Reiki teacher and one of my best friends that have both passed away. Close timeline. Butterflies are like huge. 4 and 2 at 6, 6 is love. Yeah. Yeah, just, she's really, it's like she's ready to just fucking free fall. Authentic love, just like that the universe has for you. All the love that the universe has for you. It's like being able to trust that good things do happen to good people. Self-love. Uh-huh. Very much so. Beautiful card. The energy on this card is just like, yeah, I love that. So that's really, really, that was from the Enchanted Map. I don't know if you have ever used that deck either. In Karen, Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, inner harmony, absolutely. And the dress, that green dress, um, green is just always like so much growth, you know. For me, anytime I see green, and she's formation, but right up under her feet, it's like there's new growth right on top of the rock. So all the hard times that we've all been through, yeah, abundance, growth, yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah. So free falling into beautiful new chapters of abundance because of all the growth that we have done through, um, some hard crap that we've been through in life made us the powerful um, seers and creators and visionaries that we are. So, yep, yep, yep. Yeah, deep. I love that. Thank you, ladies, so much for supporting me. I appreciate you to the moon and back. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, I didn't get to share. I think I did. Maybe I told you, Green Eyed. Um, my daughter applied last year and didn't get into the places that she wanted to, but she applied again to go to, and she got acceptance letter, scholarships offered from both of them. She's waiting to hear from the third and then make a decision. She'll be moving um, either to Michigan, Chicago, or just down in Cincinnati, which is like 3 hours. Does go to school in Cincinnati. She could live with her brother, which would be good. But Michigan State, I believe, Cincinnati, Chicago. I don't know which school, but she has. So she went to um, Kent State here in Ohio, and this girl is quite the overachiever. She does it to herself. It's sad the reason why she is that way, but yes, she's very smart and loves to learn, but she is a perfectionist because of her own messed up trauma in her head from being um, adopted. So all of her moms are so proud of her. Yes. So she went to Kent State and she has a bachelor's in media communications, French, and would have had a bachelor's in photography. No, did she have it in photography? Yeah, I believe. She has two bachelors and one that would have been a bachelor if they had the full program at Kent State, but they didn't. Like if she was at another school that actually, anyway, yeah, she's ridiculous. And so now she's going on and wants to do graduate level work for media communications. But she thinks she's not impressive at all because she hasn't been able to really do it much as an actual career. She's had an internship that didn't pay her very well, where she was doing like event planning and all of that. But yeah, she's ridiculously smart. It's insane how her mind works. It's totally, totally insane. Yeah. So, and this was the girl. Oh, she was it was so hard to get her up, but she had sleeping problems. It was so hard to get that girl up and to just get her up out of bed to get her to school. I'm telling you. Yeah. you it was unreal. Yeah. It made crap money, but it will look really good on her as on her resume that she worked for an event planner and caterer and helped work for them and market them. And she's done some photography for the sporting events for her the college that she went to. I need to talk her into doing some photography for me and helping me with some stuff to help my business grow. Because shit, my son has a marketing degree and my daughter has media communications and photography and French. So I need to put them to work. They need to all be in on the family business and get a cut, help me grow, and I'll help you grow. So yeah, yeah. Did you have that problem with Abby? Yeah, yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, not like get to work, but I mean, you help me, I'll help you kind of thing. Oh, yeah. So my son, this is coming up really soon. My middle son is going to be running in the Boston Marathon in April, and so I have to go dog sit for my ex-husband. So it'll really mess up my asthma, but I'm gonna enjoy seeing the dogs that we had when together when we were married, because he has them. And yeah, he's a runner. He runs like 25 miles every freaking day, like isn't as if he has an injury and so he's taking a rest day or something, but he runs every day, and a rest day for him, he's still going to run, it's just not going to be a 25-mile day. um, hmm yeah, he tried to qualify for Boston last year and missed the cutoff by 9 seconds. He is a beast. Yeah, so that's in April. And then my daughter, I have till fall with her, and then she's going to be living further away from me. So, um, and I'm not going to like that. But I guess it just gives me more places to travel to. My kids being spread out, you know. Gotta put your 14-minute 2 mile to shame. I haven't ran in years because tatas. They're too big. I'd have to wear like 3 sports bras and tape them down to not give myself whiplash. Yeah, I know it is good for them. I'm excited for them because she had social anxiety really, really bad. And so seeing her do things and achieve things, like just her going to college was huge because she had social anxiety for so many years. Like, yeah, yeah, that's awesome. You both look so fit. You could still do it. So I'll tell you something. I'm working on it. I'm not back in them yet, but I still have my BDUs, my army camo pants with all the multiple pockets from a bazillion years ago. I still have those pants, and they look brand freaking new. From when I was, let's see, I was in when I was like 21. Anyway, um, I still have those, and they're my goal pants. Those are my goal. I'm trying to get fit and get strong and lose more weight. Yeah, I have my BDUs, and those are my goal pants. I don't know how me, but I want to get back into those pants. And when I do, I should be running again by then because, shit, if I'm down that small, I'd have worked off a whole lot of ass. Oh, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. Man, I hope you kicked his butt. I really hope you kicked his butt for that. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. Yeah, I would kick his ass for that for sure. So yeah, it's not, oh, I gotta get into a cute little bikini or whatever. I got some dresses that, I want to wear or whatever. Oh, Karen, I don't know if Green Eyed told you, but she was I was telling her that I had lost some weight and whatever. Um and she was encouraging me to buy some hot hot looking clothes, and I was like, well, I got something hot. And I took a picture of it's like a body shaper dress, and I took a picture of that, and she's like, I'll try it on. So she was not only the recipient of a picture of the dress uh hanging up on my door, but she got to see me in it, and it does fit again. So I was super excited about that. So I sent her a very smoky a very smoky picture. Oh man. All right, ladies. That was a lot. I've been on here a while. But yeah, it feels good. You didn't that they were just staring at you. They were just staring at me. I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't tell you what she looked like, but I saw some. It was a drive-by boobin. Tell your boobs to quit staring at my eyes. Yes, green eyed. I will try. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I have no idea how to post this afterwards. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Enchanted, if you're, I don't know if you use Discord. Um, you couldn't tell what color my eyes are. I have hazel eyes, and they do change colors with my mood. So generally, they are green with a little tint of brown. Feeling well, they're very light and they look greenish blue, and uh, they actually turn to a grayish purple. Sometimes people are like they're tripped the hell out, but I'm some kind of freaking changeling. My eyes change colors. It's weird. I don't know. It should post automatically. Cool. Yay. Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. This was really fun, and I was not terrified because you were both here holding my hand. So I love it. All right. Everybody get some rest. I'm going to set an alarm, and I'm going to try to get up in the morning and do a quick live in the morning. And I really didn't tackle the room of avoidance today, but um, I know I have to. Thank you so much. I love you both. That was really, really kind of you to be here with me. I appreciate it. And it was fun. All right. Have a good night. I did. I avoided the room of avoidance. And I feel so horrible. I've been avoiding it the whole time I moved into this house. I just shoved. Yes. So there's a tote in the closet, and I have a few things of Lorenzo's out in my regular space, but in that box is the robe that still smells like him. And I have it sealed up in a bag, and I've only taken it out a couple times. August will be 4 years since he died, but the robe still smells like him. And I have this water bottle that one of my favorite people that I took care of at the nursing home gave me this water bottle, and it just happened to be the water bottle that I had at the hospital the night that he was in the ER and died. And it was like the last drink that I gave to him was out of that water bottle. So those are in that tote, and I've been avoiding them. So I have put all kinds of stuff in the room that I need to go through. It's stuff that I've had for a while anyway, stuff that I need to go through. Stuff that was the kids when they grew up, and decorate holiday decorations just that we don't need, and some papers and things that I need to go through. But I basically, yeah, um, I barricaded it in that closet, and that's why I'm avoiding the room of avoidance. So, yeah. That's why I keep saying I have to just wake up and put on Trillville, because that's my fight song that got me through the year of him dying and all those people dying that year, like that freaking 15 people in 8 months dying that year. Trillville got me out of my suicidal phase and got my butt to work. So I know I can't baby step that. I literally have to just put on the bitch pull your panties up music and just do it. I had like 4 totes of his stuff, and I've got it down to that 1 tote, I believe. And there's a small bag of stuff in my room. So I have gotten rid of things, but that's like the hardest. It's like, can I really get rid of that robe? He wore that robe every day. So yeah, I know. So that's my shameful. But I want that room emptied out because I want it to be a no, Trillville never ever. I can't say the words on here, but if you don't know the song Trillville and Lil Jon Never Ever, I played it on repeat. Because I couldn't, yeah. But that was what got me out of bed, and I'd play it on repeat. I was like, well, shit, you got to go to work today, so you got to wash your ass today, and you got to eat today. You got to go to work because you got to keep. But yeah, I locked my gun up, and put it way up in like the attic crawl space in my house because I was worried, that it's of severe depression. So, yeah. All right, I think it cut off, y'all. I think it cut off or it started again. I don't know. But so if it did cut off, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you all in the morning. I don't know. Because the timer went way back or whatever. So I don't know if it looked like it blinked off for a minute. So I don't know if y'all are there or if I lost the live. But I'm going to deal with all that. I'm going to try to deal with that in the morning. I'm going to put on my fight song. Love y'all. Hugs. Huggles. All right. Good night, ladies.